Hello and welcome back to the Pixel Street Podcast. This is episode 195. And if you didn't know, this is the podcast where me and John get together, talk about video games, we talk about nacho cheese machines, um, we talk about my toilet. That's something that happened last week that I completely forgot about till right now.
Yeah, that
Um,
did happen.
so yeah, we talk about a bunch of stuff, but mostly video games, believe it or not. Um, Before we get into it, um, let's talk about our Twitter at Pixel Street, where you can follow us. Check out our pinned tweet there to see our Discord invite. Join us there. Discord's going to be a big topic today as it's coming to Xbox. We'll talk about that shortly. So yeah, definitely join the Discord because I have a feeling we're going to be using it a lot more now that it's got Xbox integration. Um,
I mean,
but
we
we'll
already
talk about
use it every day.
yeah, but I mean we'll talk about it in a bit. So yeah, join our Discord. Repel party nights, all that kind of stuff. We'll be playing a lot of Splatoon, and we all know we're not going to be sitting in Nintendo voice chat.
Yeah, that's right.
So join our Discord. Also, you can check out our YouTube channel, Pixel Street Videos, youtube.com/Pixel Street Videos, where we post all of our Let's Plays, podcasts, unboxings. We do.
We
Yeah,
just had Let's Play on Escape Academy go up yesterday.
we
It was
did.
a
That
lot of
game's a
fun.
ton of fun. So go check out that Let's Play if you have any interest in an escape game. Uh, sorry, an escape room type game that is on Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, definitely go check out our YouTube channel. John, let's just get into the fucking news, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hold on.
Oh, are we
Um,
not doing it?
no, we're doing it. I'm just looking.
Oh,
Okay, never mind. I just wanted
okay,
to
we're
see if
not
you.
doing
No, we're doing main news. I just wanted to see if you had the Avatar game as main news or not, or quick news
it.
at
No,
all.
I do have it as quick news, but that was kind of I don't know. That was kind of pushing it. I was like,
I can't
we
wait
need
to
stuff to talk about.
that's going to be the longest quick news segment we have probably just because we're going to shit on it.
I'm down for that because Avatar.
So
I've
stay
never been
tuned.
a fan of
Stay
Avatar.
tuned for some Avatar not so hot takes.
Let's do it. All right, let's talk about Discord coming to Xbox though.
Yeah, sorry, you caught me like right when I took a sip of my. Also, I want to shout out Vanilla Coke Zero. I love vanilla
Okay.
Coke, but it hurts my teeth when I drink it.
Yeah.
This still hurts my teeth, but not as much. So shout out Vanilla Coke Zero.
Shout out
Um,
filtered water. Woo.
Filtered water. You got a Brita filter in that new place?
No, I have one of those
Tap?
the pitchers with the
Yeah,
filter in the top.
yeah. That's a Brita, right?
Yeah.
That's what I have too. Mine's like a Kirkland branded
I,
one.
I thought I
Cause
thought you meant like right out of the faucet.
oh no, we ain't that fancy, John.
No, we ain't.
We ain't getting that filtered water straight from the faucet. But anyway,
No.
yeah, Discord is coming to Xbox, which is really fucking cool. Um, this is something that I remember. I want to say it was a year and a half to 2 years ago now. They announced like Discord integration with Xbox, and when that headline came out, I thought, cool, we're gonna be able to talk to people on Discord. But no, all that integration at the time was basically linking your Discord account to your Xbox account, so that if I'm playing Forza Horizon 5, people in Discord that have me as friends on there can see, oh, he's playing Forza Horizon 5 on his Xbox.
It
That was
was pretty much just a game status thing.
yeah, that was the extent of it. But yeah, really fucking cool that this is coming. Voice chat is coming to Xbox. Because like I said before, like we do a lot of Pal Party nights, and one of the ones we did was Among Us, and now that Among Us is on like so many different places to play, um, it makes it that much easier for like for instance, like I think Elise would love Among Us, but she's not going to download it on her computer because she's really like uncoordinated when it comes to mouse and keyboard stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
think now that Discord's on Xbox, I could probably convince her to play on an Xbox in my living room and be in a
Yeah.
Discord, chat with us to do that.
Yeah.
But
First, let's talk real quick about how it's gonna work because at the moment it's only available for Xbox insiders. At I think it's near the top tiers of them. So not a
like
lot of
alpha.
people, yeah, something like that. Not a lot of people have access to it yet, but they did say in the coming weeks everyone is going to get it. So it's going to be pushed out here pretty damn soon. So it's going to be in the exact same spot that you have your normal Xbox Live parties. I think it's really just called Parties in Chat is the section. You'll just go in there. And I saw, as I was reading their blog post, they said something about the Xbox app, how you have to use the Xbox app to actually like put yourself into the Discord server
Like on your phone?
on your phone, and
Hmm.
then it will like transfer it to your Xbox. I didn't really understand it that much. I wish that I
That seems like a hiccup that they need to solve.
yeah, I don't know. But the layout, once it's like working and everything, they put up a screenshot showing it. It looks exactly like an Xbox Live party. The only difference is if you're reporting someone, you're reporting them to Discord instead of Xbox. Otherwise, it's the exact same thing. But yeah, my big thing here is how big of news is this really, Joel? How do you think this is huge?
I mean, I think this is huge in terms of crossplay. Um, because more and more we're seeing all these games come out that are all crossplay with PC, Xbox, PlayStation, even the Switch in some cases. Hold on, I'm looking up because I remember Discord announced a partnership with Sony.
Yes.
And this was May 3rd, 2021. So like a year and a few months ago, year and 2, 3 months ago.
Hmm.
Um, and I remember when they announced that, in my head immediately I was like, "Fuck, that means Discord is not going to come to Xbox." I
Yeah.
100% in my head when I saw that, that's what I thought. So now that Discord's coming to Xbox and we know about that, we already know that Discord is coming to PlayStation. So it just makes, everything way easier. For instance, for me, I play a lot of Destiny 2, and everybody I play Destiny 2 with is on either PC or PS5. There's only one PC player that I play with, and he rarely plays with us because normally he takes my spot when I can't play.
Hmm.
But like Chad, Jerica, Audrey, Dallas, Matt, they all are on PlayStation every time we raid, and we have to use in-game chat. And lately, what we've noticed is in-game chat has been like cutting out to where we have to completely restart our game and rejoin back up. Um, so yeah, having Discord on all of these platforms is going to be amazing for in that sense, right? Not
Hmm.
only that, but like when I'm playing Destiny with them, I can't just like be like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go do this other thing," and then still be able to talk to them while I'm doing the other thing because that's basically just me leaving their party, leaving their game. And now that Discord integration will hopefully be across all platforms soon, um, yeah, it'll just be awesome to be able to like shoot the shit with them as I'm doing my own thing somewhere else in Destiny. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is super exciting, I think.
For anyone who likes playing crossplay games with their friends, this is monumental because, like you were saying, in-game crossplay chat is so finicky. There are some games that offer it, some games just straight up don't. But ones that do, it's such hit and miss. Call of Duty, you would think with Call of Duty that no, hey, yeah, Activision has a ton of money they could probably throw at it to get it working. I remember Infinite Warfare, or no, not Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare, the latest one that came out. That was an awful experience trying to talk to someone on there over their service. So if they can get this to work, this is massive. And when it comes to PlayStation, that's even better. Like you don't have to be playing the same games to talk with your friends. It could be just like you and me, Loops and Kenny. We'll be playing 4 different games at some point, and we'll all be just talking in a party together. Now, once this all comes out, if it's working fine, you can do that no matter what game you're playing. That's awesome. That is huge. Um,
Yeah, yeah, like you were saying, it's gonna be really cool because like when I get on Xbox, 9 out of 10 times, the first thing I do is look at my friends list, see what people are playing. Like for instance, half the time I go on there, John's watching the Cardinals game, so I leave him alone, and like I don't send him an invite. But if I see John's playing Dead by Daylight and he's not in a party, I'll send you a party invite, right? And we'll just kind of chat, and like I'll start playing Forza, you'll be playing Dead by Daylight, and we'll just chill and talk, right? Um, the in that's the main reason I think that I don't play my PlayStation as much, is because all my friends I like to shoot the shit with every day on Xbox, they're all on Xbox, right?
Hmm.
So now that Discord is, potentially, I mean, we assume it's coming to PlayStation because of the partnership they announced. And now it's on Xbox, like that makes that so much easier, right? Like,
Hmm.
because like for me, even if I'm playing a single player game, I like to sit there and talk to people while I'm playing.
Yeah.
Like I don't like fully immerse myself into just that. So yeah, it'll be really cool. Like, say I'm playing God of War Ragnarok and John's playing fucking, I don't know,
Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite on his Xbox. We can
You're
just,
playing a PlayStation exclusive. I'm playing an Xbox exclusive, and we're just talking the whole
yeah, we're
time.
just talking, man. Just being gamers. John's eating
Yeah,
some nacho cheese.
yeah, I
I'm
am.
fucking drinking vanilla Coke Zero. It's just a great old time. It's a grand old
Yeah.
time.
So when you get in this vanilla Coke Zero fountain you were telling me about?
Oh, that's already in the mail.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I did see that there was a TikTok because like Elise is like super addicted to Diet Coke. There was a
Hmm.
TikTok recently where somebody had like the whole setup and they just had a fountain by their sink. Like it went like the whole setup was under their sink, and she's like, "If we ever buy a house, this will be there." It's like, no, I'm not gonna be that fucking person.
Oh man, I can only imagine having to clean that out. All right, well, let us know in the chat or the comments if anyone is watching your thoughts on Discord coming to Xbox and PlayStation in the future. I would hope that PlayStation wouldn't be too far behind. How long ago did you say that Xbox announced
So
it? I don't
that was
remember.
well, no, PlayStation's partnership was May 3rd, 2021.
Really? That was a year ago already? I felt like that was earlier
Yes,
this year.
it says. So the headline says this is on the SIE blog, Sony Interactive Entertainment blog, announcing PlayStation's new partnership with Discord. Popular communication service will integrate with your social experience on PlayStation beginning early next year. Now, it
Okay.
doesn't say anything about voice or chat. Together, the teams are already hard at work connecting Discord with your social and gaming experience on PlayStation
Yeah.
Network. Our
That
goal
they
is to
brought
bring
in.
Discord and PlayStation experiences closer together on console and mobile starting early next year, allowing friends, groups, and communities to hang out, have fun, and communicate more easily while playing games together. So
Yeah,
that pretty
they
much tells me that they're working on voice chat still.
yeah, because they brought in the game status stuff like Xbox had for a while. That was brought in earlier this year. So they're probably just a little behind. I would hope that by the end of this year that they get voice chat as well. But who
So
knows?
here, so here's the thing. Okay, this is the part I forgot. Is that Sony invested in Discord.
Hmm.
And that's why immediately when I saw that, I was like, okay, it's not coming to Xbox. Now, that makes things really interesting as to why it's announced for Xbox first.
Well, they had the announcement before them, so there was probably already work put into it. And then Sony decided to invest in everything. I
But
don't know.
I don't know, it's like a very weird anti Sony move to not be like, hey, here's $1 million we're investing in you. Don't let Xbox have that.
Yeah,
Like, that's something Sony
but
would do.
yeah, they also might the Xbox and well, not just Xbox, Microsoft and Sony do trade things. So like Xbox games are played on Blu-ray disc. Sony is getting help from Microsoft with Azure and stuff like that. So that kind of stuff does happen. It's the more like focused games that they really try to cut each other off on, I think.
I mean, in all honesty, I feel like Discord has the power here because, like, all gamers have Discord, right? Most
Let's
of them
talk
do.
let's talk about how big this is for just Discord as a company. Like
Yeah.
that's two massive gets right there.
Yeah, that's
Uh
crazy.
it's never coming to the Switch because why would it?
Dude, the Switch, you can't even Google on the Switch. Why would you be able to
Yeah.
Discord?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's never coming
It
there.
like I
But
really hope we eat our words on that though.
me too. I would love to have it on Switch. Please, Discord. I don't. Nintendo will never have a fucking voice chat thing on the Switch, but Discord will be the first one to go on there because that's just how things work.
And you'll have to like triple verify your account uh and your age and everything every time you
Yeah.
use it. It's like,
Yep.
oh well, I want to join John's Discord while we're playing Splatoon today. Better pull out my passport and get ready to scan it in every time I want to talk to John on my Switch.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's move on.
Yo, okay, so I didn't even know about this. Next piece of news is the God of War Ragnarok synopsis has been revealed. Um,
Yes.
sorry. How do you say this? Fimbulwinter?
Do you
Fimbulwinter?
want me to read it? We need a good like movie voice for this.
Yeah, go
Give
ahead.
me a
I'm not
movie
about to do
voice.
that.
Oh, you're not gonna do it? Okay.
I'll probably call.
All right, all right. I'll get this. Fimbulwinter is well underway. Kratos and Atreus must journey to each of the 9 realms in search of answers as Asgardian forces prepare for a prophesized battle that will end the world. Along the way, they will explore stunning, mythical landscapes and face fearsome enemies in the form of Norse gods and monsters. The threat of Ragnarok grows ever closer. Kratos and Atreus must choose between their own safety and the safety of the realms. How was that? Is that all right?
In a world.
In a world. World premiere.
Um, I mean, honestly, I didn't need this at all. Like, I know I'm
Yeah.
playing the game,
Oh
no
yeah,
matter what.
100%.
So,
Super pumped for this game. But really, what are your expectations going into the game? Like story,
I mean,
gameplay,
having
whatever.
having that synopsis, like, I have a feeling this game ends with like Kratos sacrificing himself to save some realms or something. Because it says in here that they must choose between their own safety and the safety of the realms, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, given that they're going with like old man Kratos here.
I wonder. So, with Kratos coming from Greek mythology,
Hold on, spoilers for the first game. Also, probably we'll probably get into.
maybe, yeah. Um, with Kratos coming from the Greek mythology, now he's in Norse mythology. What if him? What if he came from a different realm, and maybe that's what's putting Ragnarok into motion? Something like that, maybe. Like, oh, you
I
don't
have no
belong in
idea.
this realm. You don't belong in this world.
Yeah, it's like break it. Like it's like the multiverse, right? Or like the butterfly
Yeah,
effect, kind of.
yeah. Him just being here has messed up so many things. Maybe I don't know. My one of my predictions at the beginning of the new year this year was that Kratos will die in this game. But my guess was that Atreus slash Loki is going to kill him. But who knows?
I'm super excited for this. This is
Yeah, yeah. The
it's
game's going to be
crazy.
awesome.
I kept saying it was going to get delayed till next year, and like I don't think it is at this point. They announced everything. They took pre-orders on everything.
They've done everything but show it.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting more of the same from the first one, in all honesty. I really hope that there's more interesting boss fights. The first one didn't have too much of that. There was a cool dragon fight.
Yeah, where you're in the
Uh,
mouth of the dragon, right?
yeah. And then there was also the fight against the two brothers. That one I liked. That one was really cool. That was when Atreus started like coming out and everything. But then there was so many fights against those troll things. It was the same fight over and over again, which was annoying.
Yeah,
So I hope,
after the first one, you knew exactly how to take the rest of them out.
yeah, you would do it like 5 more times throughout the game. But besides that, oh, and of course the fight against the stranger. I always call him the stranger, but what was his name?
I can't remember, but
I
yeah, that's
can't
like
remember.
one of the most iconic like video game things in
Yeah,
recent memory.
that was the cinematics on it were amazing. Even the final fight, that final fight was amazing as well. So I'm hoping for more of that, and give me more of the first God of War. Give me more upgrades, more moves. Bring back the Chains of Olympus. Is that what they were called? His
Yeah,
swords. Of course, I I'm so excited to throw the Leviathan axe again. Just especially with the DualSense now. I want to feel how much better that is now than it was on the PS4. Because on the PS4 throwing it was amazing. I can only imagine how good that is gonna feel with the DualSense.
yeah, that's gonna feel amazing. I can't wait. Can't
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Can't wait, boy.
Yeah. I pre-ordered the hammer,
Mhm.
which is pretty cool. I'm
Two
excited for
hundred and
that.
fifty dollars. Is that how much it was?
No, it was two. I didn't get the ultimate one. I got the one below it.
Okay,
'Cause there's two ones that come with it, but yeah.
gotcha.
Um, I ordered on Amazon because I figured I don't need it the day it comes out because I get married a few days later, so I won't be playing it anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
I wasn't too impressed by the hammer. I was like, oh, that looks fine. If it was just another standard like Kratos and Atreus statue, I probably would have bought it.
is that what they did for the last one?
I think so, right? Yeah, I think it was them in the boat.
I'm gonna look. I'm
I
curious
could
now.
be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking of the cover and thinking that would be a really cool statue. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Let
Oh
me
yeah,
know.
yeah. It is. Yeah, it's both. They're not in the boat, but they're like standing over some enemies. Atreus is shooting one of them in the head.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is a
Yeah,
sick
no.
fucking statue, though.
Yeah. Um, I'm interested to see Atreus's growth. Do we know how much longer after the last game this is? Because he looks like he's
I don't
at
know.
least a couple years older, right?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Hmm. The very little that they've shown, Atreus does look older than he was last time. So,
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out in just a few
yeah.
short months, right?
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Um, Speaking of Sony exclusive games, leaks of The Last of Us Part 1 started showing up on the internet yesterday. I didn't know about this till last night. John told me. Um, and it looks like it does not have any gameplay improvements, just visual upgrades, which is a huge letdown. Um,
Yeah.
because like
Because
they're already catching a bunch of shit from people that are like, oh, it's a cash grab, $70. Like initially, people were like, oh, it's a cash grab, and then they said it's a $70 game. People are like, what the fuck? Like for
yeah,
a remake of a game I played almost 10 years ago at this point.
not even
And
that.
it's like,
If you
and
played the
then they,
remaster version,
yeah, exactly. And then they came out and said like, did they verbally say in a post or anything
I
that the gameplay was being brought from Last of Us Part 2?
I swear that Neil Druckmann at Summer Game Fest said that there was gameplay improvements. That they were making gameplay improvements to bring it more in line with Last of Us Part 2. And that was like a big reason why they were calling this game Part 1, not just Last of Us Remake. I feel like that was definitely said by them, or it was said in some kind of marketing, because I have heard about this game, because the entire time since it's been announced, before it was announced, when there was rumors and everything, I was like, this game does not need a remake. Like, it's still good. It still looks good. And yeah, I'll give you, it looks better with the remake. I would fucking hope that it does if they went in and completely remade it with new generation hardware. Of course it looks better. I don't want to spend $70 on this game again if it's going to be the exact same thing. So don't at me.
Yeah.
Are you
Hold on.
seeing anything?
I'm just like trying to like see when they announced it and stuff, just to see like what wording they used.
Okay.
Um,
Because yeah. So that's part
what the fuck did I
one.
do? Thrilled to announce The Last of Us Part 1 has gone gold. We're looking forward to showing you more of the amazing visuals, tech, and gameplay the team has worked on in the next couple of months up to launch. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
So they do say gameplay in here. Now they don't say explicitly like this is, The Last of Us 2's gameplay brought over. So maybe we just assume things and maybe some of the gameplay is tweaked slightly, but like not a lot, not enough to notice.
Hmm.
So I don't know, man. It is really weird though. Like it does seem in a way that they're backtracking very much on maybe not even backtracking, maybe just straight up lying and making people
I
assume one thing.
I really feel like that. I mean, they did straight up lie with The Last of Us Part 2, like trailers and stuff, but that was more understandable with the story that they went with. I'm not going to spoil anything there, even though I'm pretty sure everyone knows. Um, if this ends up being just Last of Us Part 1 just prettier, like, no, that's not fucking worth $70. It
Yeah.
it's just not. I don't care what you say. I don't care how good it looks. Like it looks stunning. It
Yeah. And
better fucking look stunning. That is the least they could do with that project.
yeah. So two things and then we'll move on. First thing,
Jack and Dexter deserve the remake over
no.
this? Yes, I agree.
No. First thing,
Yes.
this is why you do not pre-order games before either
Yeah,
reviews come out or like you see enough gameplay that makes you want to buy it, right?
absolutely.
Like this reason alone. Second thing I'll say is I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, if it is like no updated gameplay or anything, like once reviews come out, I'm sure they'll go into that. I'm sure. Um, I will just watch all of these cutscenes on YouTube in 4K,
Yeah,
the whole game.
absolutely. I was just think this game's out in just a little over a month and we have never seen gameplay on it officially. Like that is really fucking sketchy.
And I think, like I said, I think it is because like they may have changed like certain aspects of gameplay, but not enough to like notice. And maybe
Mhm.
that's why they're not showing it because like they are saying like check out the new gameplay, you know, in the coming months. Like, because they're trying to get people to pre-order it, thinking that it has The Last of Us Part Two gameplay, instead of just
Mhm.
coming out saying like, no, this does not have The Last of Us Part Two gameplay. It just has aspects of The Last of Us Part One's gameplay that has been tweaked in some minor ways.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's kind of dirty. It really is. Naughty Dog is doing some dirty things lately, and I don't know how I feel about it in all honesty.
It is sketchy because like if that gameplay that leaked yesterday wasn't how the game actually was going to be when it comes out in a little over a month, Naughty Dog would have debunked all that shit already, right?
Yeah.
They would have tweeted something saying, like, hey, ignore that because that's not what you're getting in a month.
Yep.
Because right now, this is really bad publicity for them. So
Absolutely.
they would have squashed that immediately.
Yep.
All right, John, run us through some quick news and tell us why Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is the best game that will ever come out ever.
There's bigger news than Avatar. Who the fuck cares about Avatar? Grounded is getting an animated show. That was very surprising to me.
I
Um,
saw that. I think they announced that before, though, didn't they?
I only saw it announced this week, but it's an animated show. There's no like cast or anything revealed yet, but writer for Star Wars: The Clone Wars is working on it. Yeah, that was just a really surprising show choice for me, but awesome.
Of all the IP, that's the one
Yeah,
that somebody
yeah.
wants to work on.
People like it, and I've played quite a bit of it with my friend in the last few months or so. But yeah, it's just not something I would really see as oh, I have to watch this as a show. Ubisoft have canceled Ghost Recon Frontline, which was a battle royale game in the Ghost Recon franchise, a Splinter Cell VR game, and two unannounced titles. And I have no idea what those unannounced titles could have been. It could have been a Splinter Cell remake, a this new Splinter Cell game that everyone wants. It could be literally anything. Just Dance.
I
I
thought
don't know.
that there was something. Hold on.
Can we talk real quick about just the state that Ubisoft is in? All right, so they just announced these four cancellations. They have an Avatar game coming out. What the fuck? Um, Assassin's Creed has been a no-show for a while now. Don't know what's up with Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
Maybe.
Skull and
Well,
Bones
that
is
was announced.
just coming.
I was gonna say maybe that's one of the unannounced games, but no, it was
No,
announced. So
it was announced. Skull and Bones is finally coming out after like what 6 years being
that game,
announced.
I still have not watched the reveal thing, but
I
like
haven't either.
out of spite for what they have like like for having announced it so long ago and then just keep changing the game, I just probably won't try it.
I just
I
don't
have no
care.
interest.
I really don't care.
I'll play Sea of
Um,
Thieves.
Beyond Good and Evil 2, where the fuck is that game at?
Dude, that
There
game's
are
never coming out.
there's just so many Ubisoft things that I just don't know what's going on with them. And it's not just like, oh yeah, one unannounced game, two unannounced games. Like That's just insane to me.
To be fair, like those could have been like very early on to where like they had five guys working on a
They
story or
could.
a plot or something,
Well,
and
at
it
that
just
point,
didn't
why
pan out.
even announce it? They went out of their way to announce this during an earnings call. Like you just wouldn't announce that.
I
I
mean, in
just
an earnings call, like they have to lay everything out there, right? Because
do they?
they have to let investors know, like, all right, this money that you've invested is like this is where it's all going, and they have to
Yeah.
let them know when stuff gets canceled.
Huh. Yeah. There was quite a few years there where I thought Ubisoft was really coming out of a tough stretch there in probably like the early
Was it?
2010s.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the mid 2010s to late 2010s when they had Just Dance like at every
Yeah.
E3 as like the opener.
Yeah.
You know,
Um
probably around the first time we saw Skull and Bones, like when I was still in
yeah.
college.
Around that time there was some interesting stuff come out. You had Assassin's Creed, which yeah, everyone tired of and everything, but they had their new format with Origins, Odyssey, which is my favorite game in the series, and then Valhalla. You had Watch Dogs, you had Mario and Rabbids, which you still have, but like you had all these games, and they looked like they were going in a good direction. And then right when Ghost Recon Breakpoint is that yeah Breakpoint, the one that everyone hated, once that came out, everything just went like downhill with Ubisoft. I don't get it.
And
Yeah,
then it kept going downhill because then they announced like NFTs to try and
Avatar.
revive.
They announced an Avatar game, Joel. Why the fuck are Joel? How many people do you know care about Avatar?
Not a lot, John, but that's because
No,
mainly probably because I don't hang out with like 13-year-olds, and I feel like 13
right?
year olds would love the new Avatar movie.
I
And
feel
then they
like
will see that new Avatar movie and be like, "Oh wait, there's an Avatar video game? I should play that."
13-year-olds won't even know what Avatar is. When did that first movie come out? Like 2008, 2007?
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is when it does come out, I think they're going to be interested in it because like they will have heard about how everybody loved the first Avatar, which isn't true. It just made a shit ton of money because it was such like future tech at the time, and everybody's like, because it was such a spectacle, right? That like the whole thing was CGI more or less. And I feel like that's very similar to what this next one's going to be for that generation. It's going to be
The,
like,
the,
oh, this movie looks crazy visually. I got to
the
check it
whole
out.
the whole spectacle was it was that people liked it in 3D. 3D TVs just aren't a thing anymore. So like, who the
Oh,
fuck
wait,
cares?
24 minutes ago,
Oh,
they put up a video of The Last of Us Part 1 gameplay on
oh,
YouTube.
really?
PlayStation.
Oh, show it, put it up on the chat
It's
or
it's
on
ten
the
it's
chat.
10 minutes long, so we can skim through it.
Yeah, just
I'm coming.
uh,
More than 2 years ago, when
GG
we were
Grantee in the
finishing
YouTube
Last of Us
chat says,
Part
"How's it
2,
going?" GTG enjoyed.
detail, I mean down
Oh yeah,
to
this is like
the
Neil Druckmann
irises
sitting
and the
down
pupil
talking to
depth.
us,
You know, you
so
fall into the eye.
this
All
is
right,
something
yeah,
we're gonna have to watch
just
to compare gameplay and stuff.
all right, just yeah, skip through it here.
Chasing you, how they're
I'm a little behind you because I'm watching through the.
Yeah.
And this motion model just gives this really
See, yeah,
seamless
see, this
He's
is my
talking-
thing. Yeah, it looks better.
It's just a lot
It
cleaner.
better.
You probably can't hear him, but he's talking about how like they updated motion
First,
and
we just have
movement
to
and stuff.
build that core experience, and then beyond
Okay.
that,
So
we
maybe
wanted to
that's
add
what they were
several
referring to
features
in
that fans
gameplay.
have been asking for.
Yeah, I guess.
For example, we now have a
That's not
permadeath
the
mode.
gameplay improvements people wanted, though.
Along that,
But
we've
no,
added a
I
brand
agree
new
with you. I'm
speedrun
just
mode,
saying
so
like this
players
is
Yeah, no.
in the 30 seconds I've watched this, that's what I'm getting out of it. But some
Yeah.
key notes that Wario64 tweeted: it will include a permadeath mode, a speedrun focused mode, a host of brand new unlockable costumes for Joel and Ellie, 60 plus accessibility options, including a new audio description mode. So I mean that's all cool stuff if you've never played the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. But is it cool for me, who I played the first time I played it was a remaster in probably 2018 is probably when I played
Same.
it the first time.
I probably played it 2017ish, the
Yeah,
remaster one,
somewhere
but yeah.
around there. Like, do we want to pay $70 for this?
Fuck if I know, John. I don't know if I want to, but will I? I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
All right. Regardless, Avatar fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying, Joel? Like,
I agree.
who fucking cares?
Dude, they're making 4 more movies.
Dude, I swear, do you think James Cameron just you think he just doesn't know that 3D TVs aren't a thing anymore? And that's why he keeps making them? Or he says he's gonna keep making them? When's that new movie come out? The next one. Is
I
it
don't know,
this
but
year?
I saw a trailer for it. So probably this holiday, I'd guess. I saw a trailer for it
Gotcha.
last time I saw a movie.
I want that movie the bomb. I just do not like Avatar. I don't think it's that
All right,
good.
moving on. GTA Online is getting a new content drop called The Criminal Enterprises. It adds new missions, vehicles, and more.
Yeah, pretty big update, and it's soon. Let me try and find the post I put up here. I believe it's July 26th is when it's coming, so in 5 days.
Next week. Or
Yeah.
Tuesday, probably, right? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think there's a new heist. At least I didn't see mention of a new heist, but
I still haven't
new
done all the old
mission.
ones yet.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks fun. It's very too real as well because it's talking about a bad heat wave going through the county and really high gas prices and stuff. And I'm like, wow, okay, Rockstar,
They're
you all
on it.
right?
They're on it.
Yeah, they are.
Moving on, Square Enix is selling a statue that comes with an NFT of that statue. Awesome. We're just gonna not talk about that anymore. Moving on, Minecraft has banned NFTs.
But it was Cloud Strife, Joel. Don't you want it?
No.
Okay.
Minecraft has banned NFTs. That's funny. I didn't know there were NFTs in Minecraft.
People were taking the Minecraft art and stuff and making NFTs, and they were like also implementing them into their servers. And Mojang came out yesterday and they're like, nope, no more of this.
Good for them.
Yep.
Lots of cats are interested in their owners playing Stray. This is all over Twitter right now. People just posting
All
pictures
over
of their
the place.
cat that are watching them play the game Stray. I still have not tried it yet, but I want to play it soon.
I'm interested to see what my dog will think. I'll have to record her
Same.
reaction. Yeah.
Especially because you can make the cat meow. Just do that for like 20 minutes and see what your dog does.
Yeah, real quick. I had something like that with what's the 3D platformer I was playing at the end of last year? A Hat in Time.
Oh, Balan Wonderland.
You're right. No, A Hat in Time. If you hit an NPC, they make a squeaky sound. And my dog thought it was a squeaky toy every time I hit it, and she was like looking around for the toy. It was awesome.
Yeah. Last bit of quick news. Twitch streamer Moist Critical, he's a Halo streamer primarily. He put a $20,000 bounty out there. If you can complete Halo 2 campaign Lasso, which is legendary all skulls on, without dying a single time. I even saw Sketch, who is like the head of PR over at 343. I don't know if that's his official title, but he's like the public guy that they have that like posts everything. He quote tweeted and said, "Is anybody going for this? Because like as far as I know, in the 18 years the game has been out, nobody has done this."
Yeah.
Which that just proves, if you have not seen somebody play Legendary on Halo 2, me and Will started playing through it. Go check it out on our YouTube channel. It is fucking impossible. I can't believe. And the thing is now that this bounty's out there, somebody will do it eventually, and it's gonna blow my fucking mind because the Jackal snipers are just, they're so precise. It's insane.
I'm trying to find the list of skulls for Halo 2 real quick. Okay, we got AI become more observant, even noticing active camouflage. We've got most enemy units become their highest rank, so they just become tougher. Your HUD becomes invisible. You cannot see your weapon. Let's see, what's this one? I don't know. But yeah, a lot of that stuff where it just makes it complete bullshit.
It makes it real hard to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that does it. That does it for all. Dude, no, not even a chance. That does it for all of our news. John, what have you been playing? Because
All right.
because
So
I have been
this
playing some stuff.
I I reviewed Bright Memory Infinite for GamePer. That review went up yesterday morning, so you can go there and check it now. It's on Game Pass at the moment, and it's okay. It's I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's not really a game that you should go into expecting a great time out of. It's very odd because it's a game developed by one person, and looking at it, you're like, oh, this is amazing to be made by one person. Like that is really cool. The environment looks stunning. It looks great. The character models aren't my favorite thing, but the environments themselves are absolutely amazing. This game lasts an hour and a half. That's how long it took me to beat it. And then I played it like 4 more times just to get more out of it and everything. It's not really hard. And it has fine shooting mechanics, but it's just nothing special, in all honesty. I say, whatever you do, don't buy it. If you have Game Pass, play it there. It's just fine. It will waste a couple hours for you if that's all you're looking to do. The story in it is completely incoherent. It makes absolutely no sense at all. 100%. This Joel, if you think that Kingdom Hearts is like complicated and hard to understand, I'm gonna show you Bright Memory Infinite
There's
because
no way it's more complicated than that. In
oh,
an hour and a half?
not not complicated, but this story just makes no fucking sense. We're traveling through an Asian countryside where a black hole is causing bad weather patterns, and also there's these ancient Chinese warriors appearing from the past.
John, that description you just gave me, if you told me that that was Death Stranding, I would believe you.
Nope, that's Bright Memory Infinite. Yeah,
Because like that sounds like some Kojima ass type like design.
it's pretty much a stupid action movie, which is fine. It it just makes no sense, but it can be fun at points. Like there's a point where you're on top of an airplane that's being sucked into this black hole. It's been flying around and crashing for like over an hour at that point, but you're fighting people on top of it, and then you jump off it and everything. Like I
So
said,
wait,
it's
this game's literally an hour and a half to beat.
yeah. It
I
took
might
me
have to.
in my first run. It took me an hour and a half.
I might have to try this then.
Yeah, it's very short. Um, I got all the achievements in it except for the 2 last difficulty ones because I was done playing it. I didn't want to go through it again. So yeah, it's a good
Cool.
Game Pass game. Not much else.
I have been playing the Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC. It's a ton of fun. It's, if you like Forza Horizon games, this is like the DLC to get, I'd say. Even like they probably will come out with another Horizon 5 DLC at some point, but if you're going to get any of them, this is the one you're going to want just because it is really fun.
This is the DLC that came out that had me excited to buy it.
Yeah. And John, if this was any other Forza Horizon DLC, he would not have bought it. I guarantee it. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's got the tracks, it's got the whole loops, all the loops, it's got the dragons. It's just a ton of fucking fun to play.
There's dragons? I never saw any dragons. That's cool.
Yeah, there's dragon.
You're further than me. I've only played like an hour.
It's like the plastic looking dragons that like hover over the track and
yeah,
like in the Hot Wheels
they're like
Unleashed
flying
game.
above and everything?
No. They're just like hovering over. It's like the Hot Wheels Unleashed game. You know how like there's that one track that has the dragon that's just sitting there and like kind of it's like an animatronic type thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I love this DLC a lot, and I'm very glad that they did it. I am surprised that they did it, considering that Hot Wheels Unleashed game just came out like less than a year ago. Because like, I don't know, it seems weird, right? Like, you would think that they'd want people buying their Hot Wheels Unleashed game as opposed to being like, oh, this racing game's much better. Let me go buy this there. You think Forza paid them a shit ton of money to do it? Probably
Absolutely.
after.
I'm
curious.
I think Microsoft paid them a shit ton of money. They were like, hey, you know what? Yeah, we've got this game that's getting pretty good reviews, and it's one of the better underdog games of 2021. But hey, Microsoft, want to come over here and give us some more money and put this into your mega popular racing game?
Yeah. I mean, I also have to wonder, like, for the last Hot Wheels DLC that came out, was that Horizon 3, I think?
Yeah, it
Um,
was 3. Which
yeah,
was that was probably my favorite, one of my favorite racing experiences ever, was the Hot Wheels and Horizon 3.
yeah, I wonder if Hot Wheels approached them for that one and, like, said, hey, we want X amount of money for every sale you make. And after the success of that, Microsoft is like, yo, we will pay you, $10 million to let us use your
Yeah,
license for another DLC. Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna make a bunch of money off of it because
It's
it is
it's a
awesome.
perfect partnership. It's a perfect partnership.
Yeah. Moving on, John. Tell me about Dead by Daylight. You've been playing a
Uh,
lot of it.
yeah. So they put out a new update that changed up a lot of perks and stuff. There was some pretty significant changes in it. They changed up progression in the game as well. Prestige actually means something. So it's kind of like Call of Duty. Well, it used to be like Call of Duty where you would level up to a certain point, hit prestige, and just start over and lose all your stuff. Now, when you prestige, you don't lose all your stuff. You keep everything, and then your perks for your character, they become available to the other characters just from prestiging. So there's like an actual point to it. You're making your other characters stronger because they're getting an upgraded tier of that perk. Um, it's such a good system, and I'm glad that they did it. It actually makes me kind of want to go and play new characters that I just don't play. I've also mostly been playing because my sister recently got an Xbox and I convinced her to buy Game Pass, and she's been playing that with her boyfriend. So I've been playing a bit with them, and yeah, it's, I don't know. Dead by Daylight is a game I shouldn't like because I am not a horror fan, but I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, that game gives me a bunch of anxiety. I won't play it alone, but I would play it with other people.
Download it, baby. Let's go.
Scares me. Too scary.
Too
The other
scary.
game I've been playing is Escape Academy. I'll talk about it briefly because we kind of talked about it already, but yeah, like we said at the top of the show, it's basically an escape room type game. It has an interesting story where you're kind of going to the school that you're learning to escape out of rooms and stuff. Um, so yeah, and you go level by level and escape more or less. And the thing I think this game does really good is it doesn't make me feel dumb, right? Like
Hmm.
we've been able to get through everything, but everything hasn't been super easy, right? Like I've had to write stuff on my iPad as we're going, um, like as we're trying to decode things. So yeah, I think that like I don't know, it makes me feel smart almost in the sense that like it doesn't make me feel like I suck at problem solving. I think it's like the perfect balance of like not being too easy and not being too hard. I think it's
Hmm.
right in the middle where it should be. In terms of replayability, I don't think this probably has any. I don't know. I highly doubt it.
Absolutely
Um, but
not.
but I'd be interested to try and get all the achievements in it. I'm sure that there's a lot that are have to do with like, oh, get out of this room in 2 minutes or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I'm excited to keep playing through it. The one thing I will say is playing co-op online, it does do split screen, which was interesting to me. It was kind of off-putting at first, but as we kept playing, it made more and more sense.
It made a lot of sense because you can see what the other person is holding at all times. So, let's say we have to use a map to get to a certain, or we have to use a code to get in. Joel can look at the poster on the wall, and I can just read it as I put it in. So that was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Although I kind of wish that it was not split screen because that would create like a whole nother challenge to it, right? Where I'm describing something to you and you're trying to figure out what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That'd be kind of
nonetheless,
like what's that VR game?
oh shit, it's
Keep
like something and nobody dies or it doesn't
uh,
explode.
keep reading
Shut
and
up.
nobody explodes. Something like that.
Nobody explodes.
I think they actually made like a non-VR version of that game.
Oh yeah, keep talking and nobody explodes. They did make a
That's
non-VR version of that game.
yeah.
But yeah, Escape Academy super fun. Me and John will probably keep playing it in the near future here. So
Absolutely.
stay tuned for more Let's Plays of that.
Yes. All right. My last game is As Dusk Falls. This is a narrative game that released earlier this week on Game Pass. I believe it's an Xbox exclusive. And it's supposed to be kind of like a Telltale game. You're going through a story, you're making choices, and everything. The thing that so originally I was put off by this game. I was like, this doesn't look that interesting to me, even though this is a kind of game that I typically enjoy. I don't like the art style. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think it's an ugly game. I don't like the way it looks at all.
From what I've read online, it's like hit or miss. You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, it's not for me. I don't like it. Also, I don't like that this is an indie story game that is over 50 gigs to install on your Xbox,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
wild.
insane to me. But that all being said, if you are a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, I highly recommend playing it on your phone because it has full touchscreen support. So you don't have to like move a cursor around like with a controller or anything. You just touch where you want to look. There are like QTEs and stuff, and it's just like swipe on your screen, mash here, tap here. Like it's really cool. I'm not super far into it. I think I just finished the first chapter, so I'm still pretty early in the game. So far, I think it's interesting. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to spoil anyone that wants to go into it blind. But I'm enjoying it so far. I've been introduced to two parties that have now, since their introduction, come together, and it's all about a robbery gone wrong, and now hostages are being taken and everything. So if you have a Game Pass, like I said, play it on Nextcloud. Install it if you want, but that's a lot to download for a simple narrative game.
Yeah, I definitely want to play it. I'll probably do the xCloud route. I don't know. I'll see if Elise wants to play it on the TV with me because that's a game I think she can get into.
There is also like a multiplayer thing that I haven't looked into it at all.
That's what Loops told me. You could play co-op and make decisions together.
Yeah. If you ever want to do a co-op run, let's give that a try. I don't know how it works or anything, but I'm interested.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd have to look into it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for episode 195 of the Pixel Street Podcast. As always, thank you so much for watching or listening to the show. Leave any feedback you have for us in the comments below, good or bad. It is all very much appreciated. Subscribe to us on YouTube by searching for Pixel Street Videos over there, youtube.com/Pixel Street Videos, where we post all of our Let's Plays, unboxings, podcasts, whatever else we want to post. It's usually on YouTube. Also, follow us on Twitter at Pixel Street to see every time we go live, every time we post a video, all that fun stuff. And check out our pinned tweet to join the Discord server. As we talked about a lot, we'll be using it a lot more now that Discord integration is coming to Xbox. So yeah, join us over there. John, where are you at on the internet?
On Twitter, I am at RevXShadows, and you can find my writing on GamePer.com. Actually, really quick, I forgot to say I've been playing Multiverses. That is the WB Smash Brothers like game. So I've been putting up guides on characters and stuff like that on there. It's pretty fun. It's coming in like a week to everyone for free, so give it a try. It's on everything except Switch and mobile. So yeah.
Wait, is it the game's coming out next week?
Beta, open beta. I should have said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. All right. Well,
but
you can find me
you can like really quick. You can earn achievements in it, so it might be like it's like leading up to its full release.
Oh,
or
like early access, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. If you can earn achievements, I assume that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Campo63 or twitch.tv/Campo63. We will be right back here next week with episode 196 of the Pixel Street Podcast.
Bye.